Um, another busy day. But that's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Avery's asleep. Dylan's been walked. Everybody seems happy right now. So let's get started. I gotta find it on here. First person here is new love for general. New love general. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Looks like you could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a new journey on the horizon, and life is getting unstuck and starting to move forward. It also looks like with the Four of Wands, something nice could be happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it's positive. An Aries enters, a Virgo enters, and you got some money headed your way. Not a bad thing. Esha, how is Kate feeling about me? Pretty good. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but communication could come in out of the blue. She may feel that you're well balanced, grounded, and stable, compassionate and sincere, kind, caring, sincere, loving person, somebody who's very smart and intelligent and hardworking. Essence, who is coming towards Dove first, the Aries or the Scorpio? Okay, let's see. Aries. Davy, general for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. Pretty good. Life seems to come back into balance and you have some money coming in. You may also have a new business or job opportunity on the horizon, and you'll get news that you've been waiting on, or you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Whatever it is, that's positive. It looks like a Sagittarius could enter. A Libra could be around, and you're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something nice could happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. And then it looks like you might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Tiffany, general. Well, you got the Empress. So you got love and money coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. And you could have like a substantial amount of money headed your way that could come through out of the clear blue sky business opportunity. Makes you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. Stepping into your intuition, you're making things happen. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant or holding yourself back. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Pretty good. Pretty good. Queen of Swords. Does P think of me outside of work? Well, I think he looks at you as a coworker. Yeah. I mean, could he think about you outside, like when he's not at work? Probably, because you're someone that's in his life. So things will remind him of you. But I think he sees you as a coworker. Depression. Will the client move to the apartment at the end of July? He's saying that he's saying to them that he wants to. Yes, I think he can make that happen. Yes, yes, yes. Empress. I don't see it yet. Let me do all about Maine for general. All about Maine for general. Success comes in around work, school, or business. A new journey begins. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that pushes your life forward towards greener pastures. You could be planning travel. You might be spending time with the Taurus. It also looks like you got some good karma coming back to you. Money is coming in, and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. Happiness comes out over your life. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you, and money, money, money is coming in. Not bad. Not bad at all. I got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles here. Pretty good. Liz, why hasn't the Scorpio reached out? It looks like they may have a lot going on around them, and they have a little negativity and weakness around them right now. They also could be very busy. That could make you feel disappointed. I wouldn't wait on them. If you want to speak to them, I would reach out to them. Queen, will P reveal how he feels about me with action? I don't see that happening on the horizon. If you wanted to take action to make things move forward quicker, I would suggest that. TVET for tomorrow. For tomorrow, it looks like you've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Could make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you, and that brings in happiness. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back. You could be spending time with an Aquarius. A new venture is on the horizon, and a wish comes true. Empress, general for my current application. Is there acceptance offers from Mayo and multiple offers? I'm worried. Is there acceptance offers from Mayo? Multiple offers. Will there be multiple offers? I think that you will get accepted to Mayo, and you will have other offers, yes. Davey, the Aquarius, thoughts and energy towards me. Aquarius, thoughts and energy towards me. Pretty good. It looks like a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. This is usually business, but it doesn't have to be, because there could be a love offer here. So I don't know if this is a romantic connection. If it isn't, it could be one. If it's a business one, it would be well-functioning. It looks like it has potential for long-term with the Four of Wands, whether it's business or whether it's pleasure. Communication is coming in. Success comes in, and this person may think that you're smart, intelligent, and very happy. Somebody who is easy to get along with a good attitude. The hard work that you put in will come back to you. This looks like a good connection. It looks good. Aquarius thinks very highly of you. TVET, I called him out today. His thoughts, Z's next actions. I called him out today. Well, he may feel a little bit manipulated, or a little bit put in the corner, or a little out of balance. However, it kind of shook him up, because now things are going to move forward, or he's going to put in more effort. The world is at your feet. You're calling the shots. You've got good luck around the situation, and you should feel like you've made headway, or you could breathe a sigh of relief around the situation. So whatever you did it right, because I think you're going to see more action from him. And I think that the next actions will be communication picks up, and he may follow through on a promise. Like, you may want to do something and like follow through with it. You might be surprised. But I think it's because of whatever it was you called him out on. Good. TVET. Oh no, I got the same question twice. So if you want to send another question. Lisa, will the daughter's father dump his girlfriend this week? For me. I'm not convinced. You got the Seven of Swords here. So I don't know if he told you he was going to and he doesn't follow through and that makes you feel betrayed, or if it's that he doesn't dump her and you feel betrayed by his actions. But I don't see him following through with that this week. It looks like it could be disappointing. Red, well, was Jay on a date today? Was Jay on a date today? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't see any romance here. Lady, Martel's next move towards me. You want to come in, Gil? Come on, you can come in. Communication could come in and he may be perseverant and wanting to spend time together, or you could be seeing each other. It looks like you might feel like the relationship has come back into balance, or there's good karma around it when things move forward. The very next thing that happens would be communication, probably through a text message, direct message, or something like that. Empress, general for August 5th. Exam, desired 520. Okay, will I get higher than a 520 on the August 5th exam? Yes, you will. You should. Vicky, this is going to be a long one. This was going to be a long one. Was out today with my daughter and we drove past where Jay works. So I told her that's where Jay works and tells him, and he said, oh, you said that's where my fellow works. Wait a minute. Anyhow, is he starting to catch feelings? Is he starting to catch feelings? This situation reads as a sexual relationship. It doesn't read as a romantic love relationship. So I don't know. You might want to discuss it with him, because I don't know if the two of you are on the same page. This reads as a relationship that is like sexual. It doesn't read like love. You know, like love is love, sex is sex, friendship is friendship. The lines can get kind of blurred and crossed, but this relationship reads with like sexual passion, but not love and romance. So I don't know. I would discuss it with him, because I'm not so sure the two of you are on the same page. Liz, general for this week. General for this week. This week looks pretty good. You got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your financials. It looks like you may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get news you've been waiting on. You could be spending time with the Capricorn. Something nice happens around the home, moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home, and you've got a wish, put it out into the universe. It looks like you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. And there also could be a Virgo that comes in this week. T-Vet, work this week. Work this week. No longer holding yourself back. You'll get news that you've been waiting on, or good news comes in out of the blue. Feeling better compensated and better respected. More money is headed your way. You could be feeling like grounded and stable financially. You could have also a new, like this could be a side business, side hustle, something like that, a way of bringing in extra money. And you're stepping into your own strength and things are moving forward around work. It looks good. And a love reading. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and all of a sudden things could move forward pretty quickly here with a love offer that comes in. But I don't think that you're going to settle for less than you want or you deserve, because you'll walk away from things and cut things out that aren't for your highest good. It looks like you have success that comes in also with perseverance, and the world is at your feet. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities if things aren't working for you in any current situations. You have a Scorpio, an Aquarius, and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here. So pretty good. Pretty good. Liz, P's next actions towards me. P's next actions towards me. It looks like communication comes in through a text message. And you may be feeling successful when the relationship moves forward or the situation moves forward, and there's a little bit of good luck around. John, what will happen between me and George, Sagittarius, in business? We arranged something that didn't work out after all. You guys could be working on something else. So whatever didn't work out, that negativity moves into the past and some good luck comes in that leads to success. Things could change for the better for you quickly. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around working hard around a side business or a side hustle that is successful. So there could be more to come from the situation. Just may not be what the first thing. It may be something different. Beautiful one. Dee's thoughts about our relationship after last night. May feel like you've got long-term commitment potential around it. Soulmate connection, things change for the better quickly, and that there's success around it. I don't know what happened last night, but it looks like there's an improvement in this person's head, or thinks that there could be more of a future, or maybe thinking more about the future. But it looks positive. Oh, Prussian, I said, yeah, I think he can make that happen. The client, I think he can go back to the apartment, yes. Lisa, do you see that my daughter's father still loves me? I think he cares about you, but I think it looks as if his life has moved forward. I don't know if he's moving backwards right now. It looks like he's looking forward, he's not looking back. I think he cares about you because there is like compassion and kind-heartedness. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship right now, but it looks like he's moved forward with his life. Love always tonight. Love always for tonight. Could be spending time with the Gemini. Life could move forward pretty quickly tonight. I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden things may move forward fast. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Feeling financially stable. A Leo is around. Money comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care if you can. Overall, the energy tonight is very pleasant around you. Vicky, I prefer it that way. Friends with benefits, I can't and I won't get in any relationship for a long time now. By him saying that was shocking. It's not like him. All right, well, friends with benefits, if that's what you want, that's what you got. It looks pretty good. Liz, love for the week. Love for the week. Love for the week looks good. It looks like you've got... Love life is moving forward and you're not looking back on the past, you're moving forward. So if there's anybody that you're involved with right now, the current relationship would move forward. If you're not with anybody, it would be new energy coming in, not old energy from the past. You have a Cancer, you have a Libra, you have a Pisces. Negativity is moving into the past and a new journey begins. Not bad. Could have some nice options. Georgia for the next few days. You have a new journey on the horizon that could bring in new energy. You got a well, you have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life changes for the better for you quickly. You have a Scorpio too that comes in. That could be new energy. Then you have romance heats up and life changes for the better for you quickly. The hard work that you put in comes back to you. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and so does negativity. Success comes in around whatever it is that you're working on. It looks pretty good. Eric, general reading for this week. General reading for this week. Okay, it looks like you have money headed towards you. Perseverance around work, school, or business could pay off. The world is at your feet. A new venture is on the horizon and money is coming in. Life comes back into balance. Anxiety is healing or easing and moving into the past. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could be focused on a side business or a side hustle that brings in extra cash. Bella, I gave her a dose of her own medicine. Now what? Oh boy. Okay, whoever this is may feel a little bit anxious, may feel a little bit betrayed, and like the whole world is upside down because of that taste of their own medicine. Good. I think that whoever this person is, they may back off or stop doing whatever it is that they're doing to you because they don't like it. Good. I think that you giving it back to her is going to stop the bullshit, I think, or at least for a while. That was a good call. John, career until mid-August. No longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life, especially around business. Life comes back into balance. You have money headed your way. A new venture on the horizon, feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. And you also may be feeling like paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relieved. You could be starting a new business project, or I don't know what it is. It's something new. Adding something new or exploring something new that could be quite successful, that brings in cause for celebration and leads to more down the road. It looks good. It looks like your career is moving forward in August. John, love until mid-August. Success comes in around having choices around love. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, you could enter one sometime. Well, I mean, it could be sometime before the end of the summer. A new beginning is on the horizon. Could be with an Aquarius, could be with a Taurus. You also have a Virgo here. You may be feeling undecided about love. You could be exploring options, but whatever it is, there's romance heating up and you're calling the shots. It looks like you have a little bit of good luck coming in around your love life. So put it out into the universe because a wish may come true. You have a Leo that's entering as well. You're not short on options. You're not looking back on the past. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Happiness comes in around new love offers that make you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Not bad. Not bad. Donna, love for the rest of the year. Love for the rest of the year. It looks like an old wound is healing and moving into the past. And you could have a Pisces that enters. Have patience, because things will fall into place through divine timing. Perseverance around love pays off, but slow and steady wins the race. There could be a Taurus that enters, and then there could be another Earth Sun that comes in before the end of the year. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have luck coming in around love. A Virgo enters. You got plenty of options coming in. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Romance heats up, and before the end of the year, you could find yourself in a committed relationship. Angel cards. Yes. You always get the yes one. Although last night I think you got the no one. Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. Proceed. Go forth. Achieve. Enjoy. Don't hold back. The time is now. Rise up. Fly high. Light up. Express yourself. Experience. Share. This card is a huge thumbs up. If you're making a decision now, the answer is yes. Oh, I love this one. The picture. Mother, Father, God. You are connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in the incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure by the Creator, and the Creator is proud of you. You are being encouraged to have faith and know that anything is possible no matter what you may be going through. You are always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. Very good. That's a nice one. Lita, you were right as always about my promo being very successful. Oh my God, good for you. Good, good, good. Excellent. What's next for me? Got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Feeling ambitious, like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief, you got money coming in. You could be planning a road trip. Cause for celebration comes in around feeling prepared for life to move forward. With the Empress, you could have love and money coming in. No longer holding yourself back. You've got a Taurus, a Scorpio, and a Sagittarius around. You could have new romance heating up. You might be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. Pretty good. Vicky, Sagittarius, and I next week. Communication looks good. It looks like there's communication, and you may see one another at some point during the week, maybe later in the week. Something happens that brings in happiness, but Sun is in reverse, so it could be a little bit delayed. It may not be until the end of the week, but communication looks pretty good. Crystal, tomorrow. Tomorrow, you've got life moves forward towards greener pastures. You have money coming in. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could be spending time with Sagittarius, and a wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. You just might get what you want. Tanya, general for the next 5 days. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, although you also have an Aquarius here as well. You have money coming in, and you may be feeling successful around work, school, or business. You got money coming in. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you brings in some good luck. Perseverance around work, school, or business pays off, and happiness comes out over your life. And then love for the next 5 days. Love for the next 5 days. You have options coming in, but you have an option around that could lead to a committed relationship. that makes you feel like the weight of the world has slipped off your shoulders. The Empress, you have love and money coming in. You're no longer holding yourself back. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, and an Aries, which, okay, Sagittarius and Aries, they're both fire. But, so they're both here. Plus another fire sign could come in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and there's also an Aquarius around. So you've got new options or potentials that lead to a committed relationship come in sometime this week. Looks pretty good. Bella, finances in August. Finances for August look like there's an improvement. Making decisions that bring your life forward. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Balance comes back into your life and money comes in. Looks pretty good. There's an improvement. Beautiful one. Aries, next intentions. No longer holding themselves back. Communication picks up, and they may want to do something like there could be a possible road trip between the two of you. I don't know if they've mentioned that, but they could come in out of the blue with some kind of an idea about a road trip. But the very next thing that happens will be communication. Vicky, do you see the Leo contacting me anytime soon? Could be sometime in the month of August. Maria, what will happen with my lost folders? Like, will they turn up? Will the lost folders turn up? I think that you're going to be stressed out over it, but I think that they're going to turn up. That's what I think is going to happen. You're going to find them. Simon, will I be able to drive the car and have parking spots, or have to take the bus to campus? Okay, will I be able to drive to school? Will I have to take the bus? I think you might find it less stressful to take the bus, because it may be disappointing to have to take the bus, but it looks like there could be stress around driving to school and searching for a parking spot. You might drive a couple of times and then just figure like it's just not worth it. Maria, work for the next 2 weeks. Work for the next 2 weeks. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. The hard work that you put in comes back to you. A new journey begins that brings in cause for celebration, and you're feeling pretty ambitious. Work looks good. Anjali, reading for the remaining of the month. For the remaining of the month, stepping into your own ambition is making you accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. It looks like you have cause for celebration that comes in around finances improving. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to love. I don't know what that's all about, but slow and steady around love. Although life is coming back into balance, you could be feeling undecided about something having to do with a love offer. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. And something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous, could pop up between now and the end of the month. I don't know what it is, but it will be something positive, something, fun and positive. Julie, is M currently home with C now? Yes, I think so. Kristen, oh hey, what's going on? I hope everything is going well. General reading. You could get news that you've been waiting on, or you could hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business, like you made it to the top of the mountain where you could breathe a sigh of relief. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new journey begins. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. If something doesn't feel right, don't move forward with it. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relieved, and you may be planning travel. Life changes for the better for you quickly when you listen to your intuition. Money comes in. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, especially when it comes to business or finances. But if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're prepared for life to move forward. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. An earth sign is around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That could be of significance. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and your perseverance pays off. No longer holding yourself back. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Pretty good. If I skipped your question, super chat or super chat, send the question with a purple heart. If it's a Cash App donation or PayPal, a blue heart. Bella, if I give plasma for cash, can I handle it? You hate the needles. Well, let me tell you something. Let me ask the question first. Oh, I think you could handle it. I got all these tattoos, but I don't like dealing with blood. And I went one time to just for like a blood test, whatever it was for. And I'm not even kidding you. I was like gripping the chair like you would have thought what they were going to do to me. And I'm looking the other way because I don't want to see it. Like I could deal more with the pain. I don't want to see it. So and the lady's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm waiting for the pinch." And she goes, "I'm done." So it's not that bad. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think that sometimes we make it worse in our head. Don't look at it. Look elsewhere. That happened to me too when, you know what I don't like? I had to do a finger test. Like they had to prick my finger for something when I was pregnant. I think it was for like some kind of a genetic test. Oh, I hated that. And the lady doing it, she's like, "You're making me nervous." And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it's worse in your head anticipating it. I think you could handle it. Liz, will me and P hang out again before he leaves? I think you will. Yes, I think you will. Mario, for the next 7 days. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You've got the world at your feet. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're no longer holding yourself back. You could be spending time with a soulmate connection, or a soulmate connection could move forward, and you're prepared for it. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You have a committed relationship here. I don't know what the situation is or if you're moving forward with someone, but love looks good. Old wounds are healing, perseverance pays off, and you're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Should be a pretty good week. Julie, work for tomorrow. Good. Stepping into your strength and your self-confidence, listening to your intuition. The day is pleasant and moves forward pretty quickly. Cause for celebration comes in. A new day, 89. How does Ken feel about the Pisces? They think that the Pisces is passionate, strong, confident, attractive, intuitive, unique, maybe a little deep and mysterious, kind-hearted and sincere. V, work is taking their sweet time to transfer me. I feel like they're trying to take advantage of me and give me a hard time. What's the situation? Any advice? I would be prepared to stand up for yourself, and your perseverance should take things forward. So you might have to, you know, shake things up a little bit, open your mouth, or I don't know if you've already tried that and they're just still being stagnant. I would stay on top of it until they do what you need them to do, because perseverance pays off. They may be not even trying to give you a hard time. Whoever it is just may be lazy, or the chain of command may be lazy. I mean, we could give them the benefit of the doubt or whatever it is and say maybe somebody's on vacation, but I don't see that. It seems like it could be lazy going through the whatever the procedure is. You know, nothing when you work for a company like yeah, I'm not talking like, you know, a mom and pop shop, but like if you work for a company, there's always a procedure that's got to happen. It's got to go to this one, to that one, to this person, and 85 people got to sign off on it before it can happen. It looks like it's having trouble getting to where it's got to go before they can send you. I would stay on it. Irritate them until they do what they need to do. The person that says that they keep getting skipped, I don't remember what the name was. I haven't seen the question yet. I'll know the name when I see it. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Somebody might make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. It looks like life changes for the better for you quickly when it comes to romance, and it could be that you're spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The disappointment heals and moves into the past. No longer holding yourself back. Negativity moves into the past. Not a bad day. Anjali, reading for the remaining of the year. For the remaining of the year, it looks like if you can take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, you could be picking up a new spiritual practice or religious practice that may mean a lot to you. You got a little bit of good luck coming in. You also have a little bit of good karma coming back to you. Old wounds are healing. Money is coming in, and you have choices and options coming in between now and the end of the year. But you also may be feeling undecided. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, or you could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you would get news that you've been waiting on before the end of the year. I don't know what that's about. It could be business related though. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Feeling a little bit more financially stable, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life changes for the better for you quickly around work, school, or business. You may be working on a creative project or a creative hobby. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. You also could be planning some travel between now and the end of the year. Could be to water, by water, or around water. Tanya, energy between me and the Aries coming in. Energy looks pretty good. It looks like romantic and like things change for the better quickly, and that may make you feel like disappointments have healed and moved into the past, or you're forgetting about the disappointments because something can move forward with this Aries. Liz, general for the week. General for the week. You might be planning a road trip. You could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. A Virgo enters. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. And Aquarius enters, and something happens before the end of the week that makes you very happy around finances improving. Lydia, week read and vibe. Overall vibe, you got the world at your feet. Could be spending time with a Sagittarius. Well, you have a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, and a Libra around. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in. A wish comes true. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you could get news that you've been waiting on. Someone can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. That could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And it looks like you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Could be a very good week. Liz, general. Got a new beginning on the horizon. This could have something to do with work, school, or business. A Leo enters. A Libra is around. Life moves forward pretty quickly. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Passion could come in with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. A new journey begins. Looks pretty good. You could be starting a side business or a side hustle that could bring in extra money as well. Jessica B, just a general. Sure. There's someone else, though, that said that they sent a PayPal, I think it was. I don't know how. I can't remember how, but somebody else said that I skipped them. If I skipped you, can you please send the question with a blue heart? General for Jessica. You'll hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. You're no longer holding yourself back. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities that push your life forward. You have a Taurus that enters. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in and around your life. If you're in a relationship right now with the Hierophant, there could be long-term commitment potential. If you're not in a relationship right now, this could be a Taurus that enters. You have a Taurus and a Scorpio here. It also looks like you may have choices between now and, say, the end of the summer around lots of social events or activities or whatever it is. It looks positive, and money is coming in. Money may be improving as well. You got a little bit of good luck coming in. So focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of, because you can make it happen. You're kind of coming into a lucky streak. Charlie, general for August. Any new family? Any new family news cards? Like babies or children coming in? All right, let me see. Is that what you mean? Any new children coming into the family? I don't see any new children coming in August, but it looks like there's choices that come in. You'll get news that you've been waiting on, or you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Perseverance pays off. A new journey begins. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Could be planning travel to water, by water, or around water. A Capricorn comes in and feeling relieved, like life has made it to the top of the mountain, or like you can breathe a sigh of relief around finances or business improving in the month of August. I don't see children here right now. That doesn't mean that it can't happen. It just is not showing in August. John, details to the week ahead for me. Details to the week ahead. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around business. If you're waiting to hear back from somebody on business, you should get that news, and they may even come in with choices and options. With some good luck, business moves forward. You may be focused on side business or a side hustle that brings in extra money. Something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous could happen. A new beginning starts that brings in, a new business beginning starts that could bring in some great money. This looks like a good week for you around business and finances improving. Lita, surprisingly, the yellow home I looked at a few months ago still hasn't sold. Do you think I'll be able to buy it, or will I end up with a different home? Will I be able to buy the yellow home? I think that you'll be able to buy the yellow home. If you really want that home, you can make it happen. Tanya, what does Tarot want me to know right now? You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Don't forget to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relieved. And finances are improving. Pretty good. Maria, for tomorrow. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Got a little bit of good luck coming your way, but slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. When you listen to your intuition, it brings in happiness. Sarah, general love. General love. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down when it comes to love. Feeling ambitious or stepping into your ambition pushes your love life forward. Your love life could all of a sudden move forward quickly with a wish comes true. Success comes in around a connection, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it might be with a Taurus. It looks like happiness comes out over your love life when you explore options. Listen to your intuition. You also have a Virgo and a Libra here. But the Taurus looks like things could move forward quickest first. And then there's also a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're hoping to hear from somebody, you should hear from them sometime this week. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lita, what are those cards that you posted on your short videos? Are those cards that you use usually? I think those were, no, I think that they're the Lenormand cards, these. I don't like these cards. I mean, they're beautiful. I love the way they look. But I feel like the answer with these cards is always negative. So that's why I don't use them. I feel like they're different. I feel like with Tarot, it's open to interpretation. With Lenormand, I feel like it's yes or no. But me personally, I don't feel like life is yes or no. So that's why I don't use them. Like, is he going to call? No. But does that mean that I'm never going to hear from him until the day that I die? Probably not. Because things change. So the answer in the short term could be no. But I feel like it's always harsh. Because I feel like even when things are going good, there still could be aspects of that are not that great, and even when things are going bad, there could be aspects that are positive. But those cards seem to be like it sucks or it's good, and I feel like it comes out usually that it sucks, so that's why I don't care for them. Maybe I should give them another chance, but I'm not ready to yet. But for the shorts, I think they're okay. Sarah, general for this week. Romance could heat up, and a disappointment could move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. Happiness comes out over your life. Something fun and exciting can happen this week that you really enjoy. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life, and you could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. No longer holding yourself back. Life moves forward, and with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Beautiful one is the air back working on the 3rd floor. Yes, I think it is. Julie, what made you so brave to stay on the phone with me for so long while Em was home? She could have been sleeping. She might have been asleep. Sarah, Nick, and I. Perseverance pays off. It looks like communication picks up. You could be spending time together. Things could change for the better for the two of you quickly. It looks like there is potential for a committed relationship with this connection. It looks pretty good. Joelle, will I meet a new soulmate this year? Yes, you will, and I think it might be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and I think it could happen pretty soon. It looks like they're coming quick. Essence, the week ahead. Stepping into your own ambition, you're able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. It looks like an old wound is healing and moving into the past. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. With the Empress, you could have love and money happening, and you're prepared for life to move forward. You may be feeling very passionately about something or someone. Passion could be coming in, and feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got cause for celebration that comes in around finances, improving around business, and feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. Essence. Arnell's next actions towards me. Communication comes in like a text message probably, but then you may be seeing one another pretty quickly after that. Looks like the relationship starts to function better fast. A new day. What will happen with Ken today? In regards to what? Like a lot of things are going to happen to Ken today. I need like a direction to go in. Liz, energy with Libra and how he feels. There's growth. May think that there's growth, change, and transformation coming in around a new beginning. It looks like the energy with this person is pretty good. There could be a love offer coming in. Anxiety moves into the past, and things could move forward pretty quickly. Communication comes in, or communication picks up fast. Julie, is Mrs. Sullivan coming in to work tomorrow? Yes, I think so. Tanya, romance coming in. Could be with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Aquarius come up very strong, and things moving forward very quickly. It looks like life comes back into balance. Options come in around romance, and life changes for the better quickly. You may have a lot of options, but Aquarius and Sagittarius may move forward quickest, or they may have the most potential on the immediate horizon. It doesn't matter, because you're not going to stand for less than you want, and you're not going to put up with nonsense. So if Sagittarius and Aquarius come in and you're like, nah, this isn't it, you'll get rid of it, and then other people start coming in. Because any indecision brings in new energy. If you're like, nah, I'm not feeling it, or I'm not ready to move forward with this, new options come in. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around love. You also have a Pisces and a Capricorn coming in. But I think Sagittarius and Aquarius may have some pretty good potential. Sarah, the Virgo, I know who it is. We had kids together. The Taurus is Nick. Is Nick or Leon? Let's see. The Taurus, is it Nick? Is it Leon? I think it's Nick. Nick comes up stronger. Leon is still around, but Nick comes up a little stronger. Love, oh, ACO's next actions towards me. Communication. Communication comes in, text message or a direct message. Relatively soon, sometime this week, out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. Julie, does C have any ideas that M will be moving out? No, because it's not planned. Like, she doesn't have anything planned right now, or nothing is definite, and he's not picking up that energy. He just thinks things are going to continue like this. Essence, where is the passion coming in this week? The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in passion, no longer holding yourself back, and it could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. A new day. What was going on with him? He had a bad attitude and he didn't want to tell me about it. Oh, okay. Seems like he's feeling weighed down by the weight of the world. Somebody close to him may have done something that was somewhat betraying, and he doesn't want to discuss it. He doesn't want to talk about it. It's kind of like made like a deep wound, or a deep wound. He'll get over it. But whatever it is, somebody close to him did something that was hurtful, and he doesn't want to discuss it. He's feeling unsuccessful, and he may feel like he was taken for a fool. He's had an argument with someone, and it's kind of upset him. But he will, he'll get over it. Liz, anything coming in? Anything coming in? Success comes in around work, school, or business. Happiness comes out over your life. Fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant, and no longer holding yourself back. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Netta General. Netta for General. A wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You got money coming in. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It looks like your perseverance pays off. Around work, school, or business, a new journey begins. Life changes for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Sangita, what should my son Eshan pursue? Science, Oh shit, what disappeared? Science or commerce? Okay. Should the sun pursue science? Commerce. Science. Julie, love. You have a new beginning on the horizon, but you'll have choices. If you feel as if you've been treated unfairly, you may not deal with the people anymore that you feel treated you unfairly when new energy comes in. The hard work that you've put into love comes back to you when somebody comes in out of the clear blue sky. That could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you also have a wish that comes in around a new love offer, and that could be a soulmate connection that comes in with an Aquarius. And you also have a Gemini that could be coming in, and a Libra. So let's see what happens. The world is at your feet, and whether you believe it or not, you're calling the shots, and you're going to come to a crossroads at some point where you're going to have to make a decision. Am I going to go left or am I going to go right? But we can't answer that now because we haven't gotten there yet. But that's what's going to happen, I believe. Sarah, what did my ex Joe think about what I texted him last night? I don't know what you said, but he might feel like annoyed, like disappointed, irritated, negative. Rihan, why is P trying to get in contact with me? I broke up with him at the beginning of this month. It looks like he wants to talk to you about something, but it doesn't look like he's looking to get back together. It looks like the love has run out. He's got sharp energy around the situation, and the Lovers is in reverse, so he's not looking to get back. He may feel as if the world is against him, and he may be feeling out of balance, but it looks like he wants to talk to you. I don't know if he's in business. He may have questions about a business opportunity. Could that be possible? There's more communication coming in from him. He's going to continue to try to contact you for a while. If you would continue to ignore him or don't bother with him, he'll go away eventually. If you talk to him, you guys could have a tower moment. I mean, if you don't care, if you're over it and you don't care, then I would say answer the phone and see what he wants. But if you're like, fuck it, I don't even want to deal with him, then I would just ignore him. It really depends on what you want from the situation. Lovers in reverse and the love cup in reverse, I would say, I don't think the two of you are getting back together, or that either one of you wants to at this point, but there could be another reason that he's trying to contact you, and it could have something to do with business, which seems odd. I don't know, seems odd to me. But it's up to you what you want. If you're like, look, I'm over this guy, I'm done with it, I don't want to be bothered, now I would just ignore it. Because he will go away if you ignore him. But if you answer him, and it could lead, all communication is positive. It doesn't make a difference. You could tell somebody, go fuck yourself, I hate your guts. It's still positive because you're taking the time to talk to them. If there's nothing that speaks louder than silence. So it really depends on what you want from the situation. If you open up the door to communication will continue, which then even if you're not looking to get back right now, the door could be open for later. I don't see that coming in around him right now, but that doesn't mean it's not going to change down the road. So really, it's up to you what you want from the situation. You make the decision. Davy, general for August. For August, you've got choices that come in that lead to happiness. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life changes for the better for you quickly, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you might be feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain where you could breathe a sigh of relief. All of a sudden, things get unstuck and start to move forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Something nice could happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home. Essence, how does Tyler feel that I stopped talking to him? Disappointed, burdened, and like he was treated a little unfairly. You weren't feeling it. Georgia, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you have a well-functioning relationship on the horizon. I don't see a commitment here just yet. That's okay. I don't care about that. It's well-functioning. You're getting out of it what you put into it. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward when you listen to your intuition. It looks like life changes for you for the better quickly. You have a Virgo around. You also have a Leo and a Libra around, and maybe even a Pisces. But any relationship should be functioning well. I don't see a commitment here, but I don't care. Well-functioning relationship to me means more than commitment. You know, it's like you could be committed and still doing your own thing, but when you're in a well-functioning relationship, the relationship is working well. Like that to me, it says something. So let's see what happens. The commitment can come later. And there may be options, which is not bad either. RR. D and I are friends, but he was pushing his boundaries, so I was stern with him. Did I hurt him badly? No, he's fine. He's fine. Essence. Love reading for the long term. Well, you have plenty of options here. The thing is that it's going to be up to you when you enter a committed relationship. I don't see you wanting that right now or in like the immediate near future. Maybe towards the end of the year, that could be possible. That might change, but right now it looks like you're undecided. So as we get towards the end of the year, if that energy shifts, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you're looking for more of a committed relationship, that could be possible with the Four of Wands, and it could be with a Libra. It also could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and be prepared for life to move forward quickly. 2 fire signs. There's 2 fire signs here and a Libra. By the time we get to the end of the year, that could have long-term potential, but you're the one that has to make the decision that that's what you want in order for things to move forward. Liz. August general. Life comes back into balance. You have money coming in. If you've been waiting on money, you should get that money in August. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. You've got a creative project or a creative hobby coming in. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life is moving forward. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or you could be putting money aside for something. Perseverance pays off around finances improving. You could find yourself in a committed relationship if you're not in one right now. If you are in one right now, things look good. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in around your current relationship. Let's see what's next for me in the Scorpio. Scorpio shows up right in the reading, but I don't see all that much happening here. I don't know where you guys are right now, but 2 of Cups is in reverse, so I don't think a committed relationship is coming in on the horizon. It looks like there seems to be lack of perseverance around the situation. There's communication here. You should hear from this person. I don't see a commitment, and I don't see a lot of romance right now. It looks a little slow and steady. That's okay. It doesn't mean it can't change. It just looks like that's what's going on in the immediate future. Reham, clarify the Tower card for me. What's going on around this Tower? Emperor's in reverse. Somebody here may try to manipulate the other person into something that they're not willing to do or they don't want to do, and a big fight happens. Exactly what that is, I don't know. But one person may be trying to get the other person to do something, and there's manipulation involved, and the person who's not manipulating does not stand for the manipulation, and it could cause a big fight. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, there also may be a third party that's involved in this Tower moment situation. I don't know what that's about. But the manipulation in the third party situation, whatever it is that's interfering, could cause an explosion. Kevin, what does my ex's mom do when she finds out that she can't see the newborn baby as she needs to leave this family alone? Well, she's going to do what she needs to see the baby. But we haven't gotten there yet. I don't like to go too far into the future because until the baby's actually here, the baby's not. Like, I don't like to read too far into the future because too many things could change. If there is a baby, like right now it's hypothetical. If there is a baby that comes in and at that point she's not allowed to see the baby, what will she do? She's going to try to see the baby at any cost. She may show up. She may put herself in the situation where she's in the place where she knows the baby is going to be. She tries to manipulate something. I don't think other than that, I don't think that she has anything else that she can do because I don't think that she has any rights. But I don't like to go too far into the future because it becomes very hypothetical. You know, it's like the baby's not even here on this plane yet. So how can I tell what people are going to do around this child that hasn't even been born yet? Or isn't even on its way? You know, if it was like going to be due tomorrow, it's a little different. Reham, I don't know what the Tower card means. The Tower card is a disaster. So when the Tower shows up, it usually flattens the playing field. It's like a wrecking ball comes in and destroys everything. And then usually what happens is it ends things. But then there could be a choice to rebuild from ground zero. But usually when a Tower moment happens, it kind of ends things. Sometimes the Tower levels everything out and you can rebuild. Most of the time, no. Most of the time it's a big disaster that just explodes. It depends on the situation and what has happened between these people. Or between whoever it is that's involved in the Tower moment in that time. A lot of times too, Tower moments happen when people are refusing to let go of something that doesn't work for them. Like they're just digging their nails into this situation because they don't want to let it go. And it's like the longer you're trying to hold on to it or the more that you're trying to make it work for you, the worse the explosion is because it's not meant to be, you know? And I don't like to talk in terms of that because we have free will in this world. So if I want to be with you and you want to be with me, well, what's not meant to be about it, right? But if you all of a sudden say, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore, and I'm like manipulating the situation or trying to get something out of you, and you're resisting it because you don't want to do it anymore, then that winds up becoming very explosive. And a lot of times one person doesn't want to let go of the other person. And a lot of times people don't want to admit that. They're like, oh, no, I don't care, or I'm over it. But you're not over it. You're not over it. I mean, the cards are showing that you're not over it. You can lie to me. I mean, you can lie to yourself, but I don't care. You know, if you say whatever you want to say or do what you want to do, it's your life. But if you're having a Tower moment, a lot of times it gets worse. It's like the kind of situation where you don't want to let go of, like, let's just say the guy, for example. And the guy winds up staying because he feels bad, or, you know, feels like he can't get out of it or feels trapped. But then he winds up having an affair. And then it's like, well, oh, now he's the bad guy. But he's not the bad guy because you wouldn't let him go. He wanted to go. Now he cheated on you. And then a lot of times, like, oh, if the woman still accepts it, then it gets worse. It's going to keep getting worse. Then there's other nonsense that can go on because you're trying to force something that's just not working. And that's how it is with everything. You know, it just happens to, for some reason, it just, in my experience, matters of the heart are much harder for people to let go of because it's more of an ego thing than, say, like a work-related thing or a friendship thing or a family thing. It's like the love thing seems to really get, like, it hurts people more. Anyway, let me just shut up and continue. Daily love for August. Love for August. Any relationships or situations around will be functioning very well. And there could be long-term potential around a situation in August. I don't know where you are in your love life right now, but you could have a new beginning on the horizon. Be prepared for that. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and you're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. You could have well, you got a love offer coming in, possibly from an Aquarius. Then you also have a Gemini and a Libra here. Passion could come in like you've got the world at your feet and disappointments have moved into the past. A water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, could enter with a romantic, a romantic offer. Deb, general. Well, you got a wish. Put that out into the universe. You just might get it. Water sign enters Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. An old wound heals and moves into the past. And with the world at your feet, life is moving forward. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off around work, school, and business. You could be thinking about starting a new side business, side hustle, and it could be bringing you in some pretty good money. Samantha, next month. Next month, it looks like you've got romance could heat up, and there could be long-term potential around romance that comes in possibly with a Taurus if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, there could be long-term potential around your current relationship. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Money comes in that brings in cause for celebration. And a Sagittarius enters. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're not looking back on the past. Your life is moving forward. And it looks like you've got happiness that comes out over your life in the month of August. Gina, is my ex-boyfriend trying to hook up with other girls and treating me as an option? Wait, is my boyfriend trying to hook up with other girls? Let's see. Is he treating me as an option? No, I don't think so. I think he is committed to you. I think that he's not hooking up with other girls. I don't think he's treating you as an option, but I think that you're much more vested in this relationship at this point than he is. And I think that may be why you're feeling like the energy of the situation is off. I would, if you can, try to pull your energy back a little bit from the situation. Give it a little bit of breathing room, because try to get you two more on the same page. I don't know how long you guys have been together, but it seems like you're much more vested, or you're much more committed to the situation than he is. Doesn't mean he's not committed, and it doesn't mean he's not fooling around. I don't think he's looking for anyone else, but I mean, something about the situation is off. I think that's what it is that you're picking up. Julie, did R work this morning? This morning's shift and work tonight's graveyard shift? I think he did, yes. I think he worked both shifts. Kevin, has my ex already made up her mind that she is coming back to me, or she hasn't decided that yet? She hasn't decided that yet. Julie, how does work go for the week for me? Pretty well. You've got good news coming in. You have a new journey that comes in. Feeling grounded and stable. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You might be feeling like you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Pretty good. Overall, it's pretty good. Essence, love this week. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. A Virgo could come in this week. I don't know if you have a Virgo around. If you have a love offer that comes in, lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping, and life changes for you for the better quickly. It also looks like you may feel relieved, like there's relief around love. Looks pretty good. Kevin, what happens with me and my ex that makes us fall back in love? I don't know, because I don't see that happening right now. It looks like you could have a long road ahead of you. It looks like things are not changing quickly around this situation. And it looks like lay down the law, set up boundaries. And right now it looks like the love cup is in reverse. However, there could be success that comes in at some point around this situation, and you could be headed towards the 10 cups being full. Listen to your intuition. So we're not there yet. I don't see the falling in love happening right now. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It could happen, but I don't know what is going to transpire between the two of you when it happens. And I don't see it happening right now on the horizon. It looks like you have kind of a road until you get there, which that may be the road. You know, I know that we all want to have like this, you know, somebody shows up with the glass slipper and we live happily ever after. Unfortunately, that doesn't teach us anything, and we're here to learn. So unfortunately, we don't get the glass slipper. We have to go through this disaster to get to where we need to be. So you might just have a long road ahead of you. It doesn't mean that it isn't going to happen. It means that by the time you get there, you'll understand it. Just like, you know, like when you're in a relationship with someone, you think it may never end, and then it ends, and you can't believe that you were ever with this person. Like, oh my God, what did I ever see in him? Like I always say, I dated Vanilla Ice when I was 20 years old. It wasn't even my type. I don't even know how it happened, but and then when it ended, I was devastated. I mean, I was so into him, and now I'm like, oh my God, the two of us were not. What the hell was going on? I don't even know. Anyway, and he was a huge liar. Everything that came out of his mouth was a lie. So now when I look at who I am now as who I was then, I never would have dated a guy like him. Like today, I would never date. I would never, like, I'm like, ugh. But back then, I was hearted about it. But I've grown and changed since then. Hopefully he has too. I don't know. I haven't seen him in years. But so it's hard to kind of get there. You know, you got to go through the journey to see how it takes you. And falling in love again, you know, it's possible. I've seen it happen before. But right now, it looks like there's a lot of crap happening around the two of you. And I don't think you've gotten to that point yet. Well, I know you haven't gotten to that point, but I think a lot may need to transpire before you get there. I mean, it's a complex thing, Because when things end with someone and there are hurt, like you can't believe that somebody did something so shitty to you when you trusted this person. And there's a lot of hurt and pain there, but then sometimes there's a piece of you that, as much as you're like, I don't want that, because look at how badly you treated me, sometimes there's still a part of us that wants that relationship that we thought we were having. But you have to look at the reality of the situation. Sometimes things work themselves out. Sometimes they work themselves out and it's temporary. Anyhow, let's just see. Let's just see when we get there. Deb, general love for the next 6 weeks. Well, around love for you, you got a wish. Put it out into the universe. The world is at your feet, and you've got love and money around in the next 6 weeks. If you're not with anyone right now, you'll have choices that come in. One of the choices could be an Aquarius. You also have a Libra and possibly a Leo. You're not looking back on the past, so the energy that comes in will be new if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone right now, a wish comes true around your current relationship strengthening and moving forward. You're not moving backwards. Things are moving forward. Manazi, is my ex Derek trying to return? Yeah, he could be. I would be careful with him because it looks like he's got deception. There's deception around this situation. Manazi, general for the week. General for the week. Watch out with the Emperor that somebody's not trying to control or manipulate you into something. You have a new journey on the horizon. You have money coming in. Fool is in reverse. Something could get revealed that needs to be dealt with the Fool in reverse. I don't know if this has something to do with the ex or not, but I would just keep it in mind. Put it in the back of your mind. Maybe working on a creative project or a creative hobby. Life moves forward because you're prepared for things to move forward. You might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could have a Virgo around. You may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. It's not bad. Not a bad week at all. Essence, will my business page hit 15,000 this week? I don't think it's going to happen this week. No, maybe in the month of August, but I don't know if it's going to happen within the next 7 days. The Devil card, because I know that it's saying that she's being lied to. Then I see 2 naked people on the card, so there's a section. There could be, yeah. The Devil could be a lot of things. That's why when people ask questions that are like, you know, Aquarius in me, how do I answer that? Because I don't know what the relationship is. It's very hard, unless I know the situation because I've been reading for that person. It's very hard because the Devil could be somebody who is addicted to some kind of a substance, or they could have a gambling issue, any kind of earthly pleasure. The naked people, like, it could be a sexual thing. It could be, I'm in this situation for sex. It also could be a sex addiction. It could be any kind of earthly pleasure that you're addicted to. It also could be a Capricorn that comes in. It also could be deceit. It could be, there are a lot of things. It depends on how it applies to the situation. That's why these vague questions are very hard to answer. Like, what's going to happen with Lou? I don't know who Lou is. I don't know is Lou your dog? Is Lou your son? Is he the next door neighbor you're having an affair with? It's very hard to answer those questions because the Devil shows up, and the Devil shows up around Lou. Oh, he's a drug addict? Okay, now we know where to go with this. But if I don't know what the relationship is, it's very hard to say. And the Devil could be that she's being lied to. It could be that she's lying. It could be that she's involved in some kind of a sexual something or other. I mean, the Devil is like it's like earthly pleasures, overindulging, drinking too much. Things that feel good that might not be good for us, that kind of thing. Sarah, what is Nick feeling for me? Well, he's pretty grounded and stable. So he's not like, he doesn't seem to be putting the cart before the horse. He seems to feel like the two of you have a nice time together, and he thinks that there's potential for the two of you to have a good relationship moving forward. He also thinks that you're fun, spontaneous, attractive, kind-hearted, and sincere. But he's like very realistic about the situation. It's not like he's not diving in like head first, like we're like planning a wedding or anything like that. He's like, all right, let's see what happens. I'm into this. I want to see what can happen. I think that we could be good together. There could be a new journey on the horizon. Let's see what happens. I think he wants things to move forward with you. And I think he is looking for a committed relationship. I don't think he's looking to like hang out or hook up. I think he wants to be in a relationship. Empress, will I have multiple MD offers this current application cycle, or will I have to apply to the DL program? Okay, will I have multiple MD offers? Will I have to apply to the DL program? No, I think that you're going to get offers. I don't think that you have to apply to this. I don't know what that with DO means, but I don't think you have to apply to that unless you want to. Kevin, what is my ex telling my children about me? They have to see that she's a liar. Children are very intuitive. Yeah, I think that they do. Children are very intuitive, and you know, I don't know that she's saying much. She may not be saying much. I don't know what the situation is as to why you can't see them, because I think as their father, you should be allowed to see them. But I don't know what all the circumstances are. She just may be saying vague blanket statements for whatever the reason is that she's keeping the two of you apart, or however many kids there are, you know, because I think you have rights and you should be able to see your children. But there are lies around the situation, and the kids are aware of it. Kids are intuitive. They know what's going on. That's why when parents are having affairs, they think they're hiding it from the children. They may be hiding it from their spouse, but their kids know. I'm telling you, their kids know. Bella, do I have a secret admirer? Yes, and it could be a Gemini. Liz, love. Slow and steady wins the race around love, and divine timing is bringing in cause for celebration. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your love life. It looks like you have plenty of potential here with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a Scorpio coming in, and you also have a Sagittarius around. Perseverance around love pays off. Stepping into your strength and your self-confidence, a wish comes true, and happiness comes in around your life. Gina, what does Matt think of my faults are? I don't know. I can't really get into what your faults are, because I mean, it doesn't really, the cards don't really speak like that. I would say that this relationship is out of balance, and that's what the faults are. If you're trying to change who you are to please him, like, yeah, I'm going to not, I don't know, I'm not going to drink beer because he doesn't like it, that's not going to work. You changing who you are to make him like you better isn't going to work. It just doesn't work like that. I think that the problem is that you're much more vested in this situation than he is. But I can't get into what the faults are, because it just may feel that you're a little weak. Could feel like you lack confidence. But it's hard to get into what somebody's faults are, because Why do you want to know that? Like, what difference does it make? If you're going to try to change it, it's not going to work. I can tell you that 100%. So the problem is that when you question something like that, see, it brings down your vibration to question who you are, especially to question who you are to try to please somebody else. So if you're sitting around thinking, well, he likes girls with blonde hair and I don't have blonde hair, I should make my hair blonde, it's not going to work, because you're lowering and changing who you are to please someone else. You have to change who you are to please you, or step into your whoever it is that you are and be comfortable with it. Like, this is who I am. You don't like it, you don't like it. But confidence is much more attractive than any other physical trait, knowing who you are and not making excuses for it. But you've got to find that in yourself. I hate those questions. People ask them all the time. Like, what do people don't like about me? It's like, people don't like a lot of things about you because everybody has a different opinion. But if you try to be what somebody else wants you to be, it doesn't work. I mean, I've done it. I've tried it. It doesn't work. I was very young at the time, and I tried so hard to be what this guy wanted me to be, and it just didn't work. And it was heartbreaking. I was 15 at the time. It was heartbreaking. And then when I was 19, we reconnected, and I discussed it all with him, and he was like mind blown. He was like, I mean, he was 17. Well, he's like, I was 17. What did I know? He was 19. What did he know at 19? Nothing. Anyway. Manazi, well, my son's dad, Levante, let me see our son, Jamari. I moved back home. Yes, I think so. Yeah. Sarah, what can I expect from Leon next? Is he wanting me to reach out and hang out? Yeah, I think he's expecting you to reach out, and I think he's expecting you to reach out to him because to get together. That's what I think. But that's not what you're expecting from him. That's what he's expecting from you. I think that from him, you'll hear from him, but I don't see it coming in immediately. Maybe not until later on this week. Dollface Diva, general for next week. General for next week. Could have a new job or business opportunity here on the horizon. A wish comes true, put it out into the universe. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and some good karma comes back to you. It also looks like you could have a love offer that comes in from new energy that you meet through divine timing. If you're not with anyone right now, the world is at your feet. Choices come in around work, school, or business. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work. And life is moving forward. You got good energy around you. Kevin, has my ex told the children yet that they're out of the home, or she's still coming up with lies to tell these children? She hasn't told them yet, no. So is she lying? I don't think that she's lying. I think that she just may be withholding the information. Miss Bay, General, for this week coming up, July 25th to the 31st. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. It looks like listen to your intuition. You may be working on a creative project or a creative hobby. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. It looks like you could have a new venture on the horizon. An old wound heals and moves into the past. You have a Capricorn and a Scorpio around. Life changes. Your perseverance pays off around work, school, and business. Not a bad week. Benazi, new love, General. Got a brand new Sagittarius that comes in through divine timing. Moving forward towards greener pastures, the world is at your feet. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. If you're not with anyone right now, you have options. You have a Sagittarius, but you also have a Leo coming in. And it looks like you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So if something's not working, you're going to move forward with somebody else. You're not going to stick around to try to make anything happen. If it's not working, that's it. Looks pretty good. Fire signs. Sarah, what is my son's dad wanting or expecting from me now? Maybe expecting you to want to get back together with him. Or I don't know exactly what the situation is, but maybe feeling disappointed. Well, maybe it's that he feels disappointed that you don't want to get back together with him, but is hoping that things change, is looking for success, or wants things to move forward towards greener pastures. Loving Laura, General. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life changes for you for the better quickly, especially around finances improving. Adonis, me, and Vivi. Slow and steady wins the race, but there's a new beginning on the horizon that could be passionate. A wish comes true. You have a little bit of good luck comes in around communication improving. Ruchi, what blessings are coming my way? Financial stability comes in. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Soulmate connection could come in before the end of the year. That could move forward towards a committed relationship. And you may be starting a new business, or you could be taking a side hobby and turning it into a side business that could be very successful. There also could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Vicky, General, for the next week. Making decisions that push your life forward. You could have a new beginning on the horizon around work, school, or business. And then you also could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. They could be two separate things, or they may be one thing. It looks like you have a Taurus that enters that could be of significance. Some good luck comes in, and your perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Negativity moves into the past, and with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Pretty good. Maggie, love reading for the next 7 days. Over the next 7 days, slow and steady wins the race. However, perseverance pays off around communication, picking up with possibly a Capricorn. Pallavi, love. Negativity around love moves into the past when a fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're feeling like, hey, I've been sitting around here waiting for my ship to come in, ship's coming in. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain when a well-functioning relationship starts or enters, but you'll have choices. So you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A love offer comes in from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and a new beginning starts with the person of your choice before the end of this year. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. Pretty good. Pretty good. Miss Bay, what's the final decision on the analysis position that I'm waiting to hear from? Okay. Will I get the analysis position that I'm waiting to hear from? I think you're going to get it. You got good luck that comes in around you. I think you're going to get that. That would be nice. Tanya, love for the rest of July. Romance could heat up before the end of July, possibly with Sagittarius. Life comes back into balance. Well, you could also have a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or there could be kind, caring, sincere, loving energy coming in between you and this Sagittarius. So let's see what happens. Either way, it looks like love could move forward before the end of the month. Tab, what to expect for this week? What to expect for this week? Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you helps an old wound or an old hurt to heal and move into the past. You're moving forward towards greener pastures, and you have success that comes in around work, school, or business. If you're in a relationship, things look successful this week. Communication picks up. If you're not in a relationship, you have a potential that comes in. This person you could meet through divine timing. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Happiness comes out over your life. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off, and a wish comes true. It looks like a good week. Liz, Libra's thoughts after not talking to him for days. May have been disappointed that you haven't spoken in days. Felt like things were at a slowdown. There could have been sharp energy around that. Felt a little disappointed, but it looks like that energy shifts. So either you just spoke to them and that changed the way they felt because now there's communication, or there will be communication that comes in soon that changes the energy around their disappointment. Julie, what's ours next move? Communication comes in, and it might make you feel happy and successful around the situation. Or communication picks up. Banazi, why is Chris trying to return after he keeps ghosting me? He's a Leo. Ghosters always do that. That's what they do. They disappear, they resurface with a song and dance, make promises they don't keep, and they ghost again. That's just who they are. I hate to say that because I hate to generalize people because everyone's different. But anyone that's been ghosted by somebody, they usually return and then they usually do it again. So there's unsuccessfulness around this situation. And there's also hurt and disappointment. So I would be careful with this person because they'll do it again with this card, with the Three of Swords. It looks like they're somewhat of a coward. They're not ready to fulfill the relationship, or they're not ready to be an adult or have a committed relationship. So when things kind of get too intense or they feel like they need to check out, they don't explain themselves. They just disappear. And they will do it again. So I would be cautious with this person. I hate that. I hate that. Tanya, spirit messages. Ten of Fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Ten of Water. A contented and rewarded family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Balance. Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Mel, my dad hid his illness. Oh, this is you guys talking. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my mom she didn't want me to know that she got a GED because she wanted me to finish high school. When I never expressed not wanting to finish high school. So I don't know what that was about. But, I guess as a parent, right, you try to protect your kids from things. So maybe she thought that if I thought that she thought, this is a lot of thinking, it was okay not to finish high school, I wouldn't have finished. But I never, like, it never crossed my mind not to finish high school. So I don't know why she would have thought that. I also never expressed wanted to going to beauty school. And that's what she did. So I don't know what the hell went on there, but I can understand her wanting to hide that. But forever? I mean, what about after I graduated? Apparently they did that back then. They were called beauty school dropouts. Anyone that's seen the movie Grease has heard that term. I never made the connection. I don't know. When I went to high school, kids that wanted to be beauticians, they left school and they went to another school. Like they went to high school from, I don't know, what their classes, first through fourth period, and then they went to beauty school in the afternoon. The hell did I know? My head wasn't in school. I was there because I had to be. I was more interested in socializing back then. Now I'm not. Anyway. Anyhow. Liz, finances and job. New beginning is on the horizon where you could be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but you do have money improving. A wish comes true that leads you towards the 10 cups being full. I'm going to say before the end of the year. If you're looking for a new job, you could have a new opportunity that comes in before the end of the year. If you're not looking for a new job, things should improve around your current job. Money comes in, listen to your intuition, things move forward. Pretty good. Nazi, does Tefa feel bad for how she treated me yesterday on our birthday? I was going above and beyond. Well, happy birthday. I think that she does feel bad. Or if she doesn't feel bad yet, she will feel bad. There was somebody, I think, that donated on PayPal that I didn't answer because I never saw a question. Let me see. Okay, this is for Aishwara Kumar. Have I already met the person that I'm to be with romantically in this lifetime? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so, but I don't know if she's still in this room. So I am just going to put this on the community page quickly. Oh boy, I don't know how to spell her name. Elizabeth, how does my Taurus guy friend feel after our conversation? Feels so guilty for telling him he can't give me what I need in romance. Energy feels so heavy. Well, you know what? It's not, all right, it's going to be okay. So, he could be like, he could be feeling a little down. All right, there's no doubt about that. And he may feel like he's got a long road ahead of him, but he's turning in to figure out what it is that he needs to do for himself, to take care of himself. Communication between the two of you will continue, and happiness comes out over the situation. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life, and his life moves forward as well. So even though it may be heavy right now, and you may be feeling a little bit bad, and he may be feeling a little bit rejected, the whole thing kind of works itself out. So I wouldn't worry about it so much. He gets over it pretty quickly. Don't feel bad, because you got to do what's best for you, and it's also doing what's best for him, because he needs to know exactly how you feel so he can move on with his life. If he wants more than you are willing to give him and you're just not feeling it, it's not fair for him to sit in that energy either. Like, his life should move forward too. So it's not fair for you, it's not fair for him. Now it's out in the open, you've had the conversation, and you both can move on from it. So I think overall it's going to be fine. Even though he may be feeling a little bummed right now, he gets through it pretty quickly. Mountain Girl. Yeah, I am. I hope that you're okay too. Would you please look into the situation with R and the issue around B? Should I get an attorney, or are the assets already spent? Okay. Should I get an attorney? Are the assets already spent? There's disappointment around getting it an attorney, and there could be a long road ahead of you. I think that the assets may have already been spent. I don't know what the relationship is, but it might not be worth it. It may cost too much, and there might not be anything there. That's kind of what the cards are indicating. I don't know what it's all about, but there's something shady going on here. Kevin, what can I expect from my ex in the month of September? September, specifically the 13th through the 19th. I wouldn't expect too much, because it looks as if communication could be down. There could be a long road ahead of you, and she may be turning in to try to figure out what it is that she needs for her life to move forward. Okay, so maybe that's the first half of that week. But then there is opportunity for her to reconnect with the Six of Cups. She gets unstuck, and you may reach out to you. But maybe it's later in the week, because it looks at first like communication is down. She doesn't know what she wants to do. She's kind of taking a moment to herself, but then things could move forward, and she may reach out to you. Or try to communicate with you somehow. Tanya, I don't see the question yet. Ling, S's energy coming towards me this week. You may feel a little disappointed in them. You just may feel like they're disappointing. Maybe they're not living up to their potential, or they're a little slow and stagnant. Tanya, Sagittarius all talk has been communicating with me. I want to go out, but I'm not trying to get serious so fast. I want to know where his head is. Well, he is looking for romance, and he is looking for a love connection, but he's willing to give you patience, or he's willing to have patience. I don't see him looking for a commitment right now, but I do think that he will go out with you, and I think that it could be a well-balanced situation. I think that he would be willing to explore the option, but I think that you're right. If you're not looking for something to move forward super fast, I think he'll be okay with that because temperance is here. Sarah, what does Sophia think when I saw her with someone else? I don't think that she gave it much thought. I think that she was just doing her thing, whatever it was that she was doing. I don't think she was, you saw her with someone else, but I don't think that she felt like she did anything wrong. I think that she was just doing whatever it was she was doing. Oh, hi, Divine Shimmy. Thank you for coming in. Dina, when will there be communication with M? Maybe the first half of August. Pretty soon. Amazing Me, General. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you could be feeling better compensated and better respected. You got money coming in that brings in cause for celebration. You could be spending time with a Leo. You may feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain where you could breathe a sigh of relief when a new journey begins, or it could be something fun and exciting happens. Whatever it is, the Fool is positive in this situation. Fred, what does Daniel want? I don't know what the situation is with this person. It looks like they want communication to pick up, but they may not be prepared for much more than that right now. They're perseverant. They're looking for a relationship that's well balanced. They get out of it what they put into it with mutual respect, but I don't see a commitment here. So I don't know if you guys are friends or, you know what? Something else will get revealed around the situation. You guys will discuss it and figure it out. But it looks like they're looking for well-functioning relationships, but I don't see a commitment here, and I don't see a lot of love or romance. But there could be a relationship that you guys are building that is strengthening through perseverance. Tanya, will I hear from S soon? I think you will before the summer ends. Sarah, love-wise, what do I need to know? Okay, it looks like well-functioning relationships move forward. Explore your options. It looks like perseverance pays off around love, and you'll get communication you've been hoping for out of the clear blue sky when you least expect that things can move forward. Explore your options. Explore your options. Red, this is a little brother who has a drug problem. Okay. So he's looking for things to move forward, well balanced, but he's not ready to make a commitment. So if he's looking to get off drugs, he may be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, I'm not committing to it. Like, have you ever heard somebody, I had a friend who had a drug problem, and his sister had a drug problem, 2 different drugs. And he used to say to me, I'm not like her. I'm not like her. I go to work every day. You're just like her. You're both the same. You're both not committed to doing what you need to do. Just because you're a functioning one doesn't make you better than her. You're functioning, but that doesn't mean that you don't have the same problem. It's still the same problem, and you're lying to yourself if you think that you're in a different situation than she is. So that's what I'm going to say. He may be half in, half out. He wants things to function well. He wants to get by, but he hasn't made a full commitment to getting his shit together yet. Doesn't mean he won't. It just may mean that he's just not there right now. Kevin, can you tell me what's going on with my federal tax return? They have looked at it. All right, let's see. Have they looked at the federal tax return? Yes, they have looked at it. Where is it in regards to processing? Okay, you've got the sun in reverse, which means happiness should come to the situation, but it might be delayed. I think there's something wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it, but there's something wrong with it. And it may be hung up because there's an issue that they're having. I don't know. I guess the IRS would contact you if there was something that was wrong that you needed to fix. There may be something on there that they're questioning, and that's why you're having a hard time getting it. But it looks like at the end of the day, you do get it because the sun is in reverse. Sarah, why is Nick avoiding me again? And when will he stop? He does this. He may just be feeling a little sorry for himself right now. He may feel a little bit rejected by you. I don't think he feels like you've rejected him. I just think that he may feel like you haven't moved forward fast enough, so he's giving you a little bit of space. You'll hear from him soon, like sometime this week. Empress, general for August and September. General for August and September. You've got lay down the law, set up boundaries that'll serve you well. A new beginning on the horizon around work, school, or business. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you've got your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. It also looks like you could be starting a new venture. You may be planning travel. Negativity moves into the past. And slow and steady wins the race. They look like pleasant months, but they don't look all that super exciting. There may be travel. That's pretty good. And there is some money coming in, and there could be a new beginning on the horizon. Not bad. Not bad. Tanya, when communication comes in from us, will it go well? Yes, it will. It'll go well. Rosalie, general for the week. You might be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You may be making good financial decisions this week, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Life is coming back into balance. Life changes for the better for you quickly. And you've got a new beginning on the horizon. A wish comes true, put it out into the universe. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward pretty quickly. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. Lose career for this week until next Sunday. Looks pretty good. Life is coming back into balance. Life could even change for the better quickly. And a new beginning is on the horizon around work. Doesn't mean you have to change jobs, but it could mean that there is a new project that comes in or a new opportunity that comes in and a wish comes true. Should be a pretty pleasant week. Negativity moves into the past. Tibet, now that the truth is out, will things begin to flow better between us? Yes. Essence, blessings coming towards me soon. You could be traveling. Life comes back into balance. The world is at your feet, and a new beginning comes in around work, school, or business. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Pretty good. High vibe, Leo season. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety moves into the past. Happiness comes in. You could be spending time with a Taurus. You could be spending time with a Scorpio. You might be planning travel, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Lucinda, love reading. You got communication coming in out of the blue from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. If there's nobody that you're hoping to hear from, somebody new comes in out of the blue when you least expect it. It looks like you've got, and it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it with the Magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities around love. Happiness comes in around love. And you have a wish that comes true around a committed relationship. If you're not in one, there could be one that comes in before the end of the fall. And possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're already with someone, current relationship would look good. Anthony, messages from PP. And does she think about me these days? She could think about you from time to time. She may tell you that she is moving forward towards greener pastures and she's planning travel. She also may feel like the hard work that she's put into work, school, or business has come back to her. She may have been like feeling like a little bit more financially stable. She's in a much better place than she's been in a long time. She feels very successful and feels like her 10 cups are full. Daria, will I ace the test tomorrow? Yes, I think you'll do very well, yes. Diamond, who is next for me in love? Past person or new? I think it's new energy that comes in through divine timing, and it could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Kim, I tried to set Liz and Jay up. I'm curious as to why it didn't work out for them. What happened? I just don't think that either of them, I think it was mutually that either one of them were just not feeling it. These two people could be friends. They may be friends, but when it comes to romance, I don't think either one was feeling it. It came up unsuccessful. I don't think it was terrible, but I just don't think there was any passion there. Harsha, general for 2023. Lots of growth, change, and transformation comes in 2023, especially around finances. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work. No longer holding yourself back. Finances are improving and money is coming in. Could be planning travel, and you could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Money, my stepmom's intentions towards me. She comes up as undecided. She may not know how to handle the situation. She could feel as if things are sort of unbalanced, like may not be sure exactly how you feel about her, and she may not be sure how to reach you. I don't know what your situation is with her or how you feel about her, but it looks like there's indecision around the situation or awkwardness. If you have intentions for a relationship with her, I would try to pursue it from your end, because I think that she may be feeling a little disconnected. If you don't have any intentions, then I would just not do anything. Learn something with K, love reading. Got a love offer that comes in, and the world is at your feet. A new beginning starts and things move forward. Have patience. If you're in a relationship right now, have patience with your current relationship. Things move forward through divine timing. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Things move forward. If you're not with anyone, same thing goes, but it could be a Sagittarius that comes in. Negativity moves into the past. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You may have to cut off something or someone that you feel no longer serves you in order for your life to move forward if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, lay down the law and set up boundaries with what you want in the relationship, because you'll get it. Julie, money. Feeling better compensated and better respected. Cause for celebration comes in around finances, improving significantly between now and the end of the year. Finances are strengthening. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you're feeling financially stable. Things look pretty good. Isabella, general for this week. Slow and steady wins the race this week, but something happens around a new beginning starting that could bring in great happiness. If you're in a committed relationship, things look good. If you're not, you could have a potential love come in. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Life moves forward when somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and it could be with an Aquarius. If you're already with someone, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Blossom, will I marry Steve that just came back in my life? There are two Steves. All right, let's see. I don't see marriage coming in around this situation. Not now, anyway. I don't see marriage here, not right now. Fairy Lily, is Elle generally jealous of me? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Simran, what will my final grade be in PS 276? Looks like it might be around a B. I'm going to say maybe like low 80s. Yeah, low 80s. Spiritually beautiful. Am I a real spiritual person? Yes, everybody is a spiritual person. We're spiritual beings. Some people are more than others. Like there are some people, my friend and I always talk about this, like the lawn mowing people. Like they go to work, they mow their lawn, they go back to work. Like they're in the matrix, right? They're following the script. They're still spiritual beings. They're just not paying attention to the big picture. For them, it's like, okay, I have to get a house and I have to go on vacation and I have to have 2 children and I have to get a better car. Like they're following the script, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's where they are. But then there are people that are a little bit more like they see the bigger picture, like what's the lesson here? And those people are a little bit more like in tune to like maybe some things happen for a reason that are not like it's trying to teach me something. That's the reason. Like, why did he come into my life? To teach me something. That's what the answer is. Why did I get this job? Why have I been there for so long? Because you haven't learned what you're supposed to learn while you're there. That's why you're there for so long. Some people don't get it. Sometimes it takes them a long time to figure it out. But yeah, you're a spiritual person. Everybody is. Kevin, when my ex's mom lies to her about the money, is that when she makes contact with me or around that time? I'm going to say around that time, yes. Julie, was there a visit last night? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely you. Did I hurt his feelings when I said thanks instead of thank you? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I totally get it, Red, because I have a friend, a similar situation, and there is nothing. Yeah, I think that's one of the hardest things to accept, that you can't, that you can't help anybody else with anything. Everybody's got to figure it out on their own. Malika, General. No longer holding yourself back, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. It looks like a Sagittarius enters. You may be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. Be prepared for life to move forward. Choices come in. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You may be thinking about going back to school. Simran, General. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have money that's coming in. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and that may be different from the regular school that you're in. Like, it might not be college. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. It could be like, hey, I want to learn how to bake. I don't know, whatever it is. You may be planning travel, or you could have some travel on the horizon, maybe a road trip. The solution to a problem is in front of you and you're not seeing it, but you'll figure it out before the end of August. And then you have more money coming in. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll bring happiness to your life. And slow and steady wins the race in general. Just don't try to rush things. Take things slow and steady wins the race. Marie, when my next relationship that lasts over a year. You could enter a relationship that lasts longer than a year, sometime before the end of this year, but closer to the end of the year. Be wise, a few cards for this week. Something out of the blue, fun and exciting could pop up. You may be planning travel. Money comes in. You may be spending time with a Taurus. You may be spending time with an Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Divine Cancer wants spirit cards. Nine of Water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. Love of life. The Wheel. Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Three of Air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. Wow, that's kind of all over the place. But that's how life is sometimes. Kevin, do I have a woman coming into my life that just wants love? And wants love, and can you kind of describe her? Okay, let's see. You do have a woman that comes in that's looking for a long-term committed relationship. And it could be somebody who has a very fun and spontaneous side. Maybe very smart and intelligent. Could be somebody who likes to have a good time, but they're grounded and stable. They're not all about the party, but they know how to let loose when the time is right. They may be somebody who is hardworking. They may love travel. They could be somebody who is like always loves to learn or likes to explore like new areas of study. They may love all kinds of travel, road trips, trips by the water, and they could be very successful in their own right. They're also a kind, caring person, but they may sometimes be a little indecisive. Marie, will you ever get married again? Okay. Will I ever get married again? And if so, when? Ex or new? The potential to get remarried does happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but there is an opportunity to have a successful marriage here, but it would be with new energy, possibly a Capricorn. Janaya posted in the comments, okay. Babe, I need a sign or initials or something. Jessica D, what's next for me and A now? All right, I don't know where you are in this relationship, but it looks like you've hit a slowdown or you've hit a wall. At some point that will change, but things may be a little stuck and stagnant right now. And if you feel like they're a little stuck and stagnant, just give it a little bit of time, because things do pick up when he comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that makes a wish come true, but you're not there yet. So you just may have to give it a little bit of time. Janiyah, how will Jay feel and react when I tell him I can't deal with him anymore after the talk he had with my mother and said that stuff about me? How will he feel and react? He'll be disappointed, but I think that he's going to, he'll give you the space that you need. But he may be disappointed and upset. And he may overthink things, but he shouldn't have said what he said then. Too bad for him. Ty Sean, does KJ the Capricorn love me? I don't see this person as being in love at this point. I can't say that they're in love with you right now, if that's what the question is. Asha, does M love me or not? I don't think that this person's in love either. Not at this point. Leo love, what's next for me in Pisces? There may be indecision around the situation, but neither one of you are holding back. Cause for celebration comes in when things move forward quickly. Sometime in the month of August, communication picks up. You could be spending time together and your perseverance pays off around the situation. I don't see a commitment here. If you're already committed, fine. If not, the relationship moves forward, but I don't see a commitment. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's just not coming in right now. But otherwise, things look pretty good. There's communication and things could be moving forward. Bonnie, about future spouse. This person could be very well prepared, perseverant. They don't hold themselves back. They may love to travel. They also may be a genuinely happy person and somebody who's very positive. Marie, will I be in a serious relationship with the Capricorn who injures his back at work? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced of that. It comes up very low. A low chance that you'll be in a committed relationship with him. CG, love. You might have to let go of something or someone that is no longer serving you in order for your love life to move forward. But when you do that, if you listen to your intuition, a committed relationship comes in immediately if you're not in one right now. And you might even have choices. A water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be a Cancer and an Aries that come in that have potential for a long-term commitment. Perseverance pays off around love, but something energetically may be kind of holding you back. Destiny, love. Your love life could move forward pretty quickly, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you pushes your love life forward. The world is at your feet. Some good karma comes back. Have patience. Things move forward through divine timing, and you're prepared for it. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Fia, general. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. It looks like you have happiness that comes out over your life. Slow and steady wins the race, especially around work, school, or business. An Aquarius and a Virgo enter that could be of significance. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders as money comes in. Money improves between now and the end of the year. Marie, will M and I be in a committed relationship again? I don't see it. Not right now. No. Julie, Capricorn Jude comes in August and September or later. I think he's going to come in this fall. I don't know about August. Maybe September. Zamphotis, will Jenna Lee and I work things out? I think you will. Simran, general tarot advice. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Let people know what you're thinking and how you're feeling. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around that. Success comes in around finances improving. Put your needs first before anyone else's. Brings in cause for celebration. Marie, general love. When will something serious pick up? New energy could come in sometime later this year that brings in happiness and that could have long-term potential. Comes in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in love offers, possibly with the fire sign Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like love moves forward through divine timing with brand new energy. When somebody makes you an offer, that would be hard to turn down. Kalpana. I don't see it. General reading. General reading. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life, especially around finances improving. You've got the world at your feet. A new journey begins that could be bringing in more money. If you're thinking about starting a new business or a side hustle to bring in more money, it would work and it would be successful. You have a Cancer that comes in. Negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. You could reconnect with an old friend from the past or someone you haven't seen in a while. Leo, love, anything long-term coming in love. Yeah. You have a Sagittarius that comes in. And you've got choices that come in around a relationship that could lead to commitment. Sagittarius is one, and then you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cause for celebration and success comes in around long-term committed love before the end of the year. Lena, general for the next 2 weeks. You're not looking back on the past. Your life is moving forward. Negativity moves into the past and the world is at your feet. You're prepared for things to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. However, a wish comes true around finances improving. And you have a large sum of money headed your way. You have money coming in the next 2 weeks. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Marie, what blessings are coming my way? Money comes in. You could be planning travel. Negativity moves into the past. You could reconnect with an old friend from the past or someone you haven't seen in a while. A Cancer enters. You may be planning a road trip. And you've got love and money coming in before the end of this year. Caribbean, what's coming towards me? Money. You've got money and success coming in around work, school, or business that brings in happiness. Plenty of money headed your way. Not bad. Rupali, will Clifford Roman respond to my email within 2 days giving positive response on my salary request? I think so, yeah. Kevin, what's going on with this bank? Why are they so stupid that they don't put my ex out on the street? Because she may be buying her time. I don't know exactly all the details that have gone on, but she may be working things out with them, or she may be able to keep postponing it. I don't know all the details, but what it looks like is that things get real bad, and when things get real bad and they're threatening, she makes some kind of a payment or she gives them something, and that bites her a little bit more time. That's why she's getting away with it for so long. Jaslyn, General. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and life is starting to move forward. You have money coming in. Negativity is moving into the past, and more money is coming in. You could reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, and you're prepared to heal old wounds and move life forward. You're no longer holding yourself back, and with that, you've got choices coming in. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. RR, general around me in D. I don't know what this situation is, but it looks like there may be some negativity around the situation. Somebody's holding themselves back or feels held back, and it looks like communication could go down. I would be careful that somebody here is not trying to manipulate this other person into something. I don't know what that's about. Emperor in reverse, I don't care for. One person may be trying to manipulate the other person. I don't know if he's trying to be manipulating. I think he may be trying to be manipulating. I don't know what the situation is, but if all of a sudden you've noticed a change in him that you think is for the better, it could be because he's trying to get something from you with the Emperor in reverse, so I would be cautious with it. It looks like with the World in reverse, it's like the world is against it, or it's not something that happens easily, or the situation is a lot more work than it actually pays off. I don't know. I'm skeptical with this situation, but I can't remember what the situation is 100%. But it looks like somebody's trying to get something from the other person, so they're working overtime, but it's like a whole lot of nothing. Like it's not much is happening over the long term. I would be careful with it because it looks like a lot of drama, but with not a lot of payoff. Babe, will E contact me and when? There is communication that comes in, possibly sometime maybe within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Divine Goddess, rest of the month at work. Will they offer me anything where I'm interning? It ends on the 29th. I think they could offer you something. Yeah, they may offer you something. Vinny, do I know my future spouse? No, I don't believe you do. Sandy A. Love reading. You have choices that come in around love. A Taurus and then another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, if you're not with anyone right now. You're prepared for life to move forward. Life can move forward pretty quickly. A Cancer comes in. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or if there's no one, then somebody new comes in. Love life moves forward when somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Libra, what are Ray's intentions towards me currently? Oh my God, it's 1:45. I gotta wrap things up. It's getting way too late. I had no idea it was that late. His intentions may be for wherever you guys are right now. He seems to be pretty happy with the way things are. It looks like casual and slow and steady wins the race, and he's happy with that. So this is where it looks like it's going to be for a while. Araceli, General. Got money coming in. Got the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Money is flowing to you, which could be like money coming in through a job. But 10 of Pentacles could be money that you didn't work for, like a gift or a bonus or something. Happiness comes out over your life when you get a new job or business opportunity or a new beginning. It doesn't have to be business related, but it may be because of all this money coming in. Cause for celebration comes in around that. A wish comes true. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. A new journey begins. New journey begins. Simran, when and who is coming towards me of significance? Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that you could meet through divine timing sometime around the end of the year or early next year. Marie, I want to delete my POF dating file, but you see someone by the end of the year. Will I meet this person at my brother's wedding? Online date. I don't know where you're going to meet someone. I can't answer that question. Will postpone the deleting. No, I can't answer that question. You need to make your own decisions and live your life, and then love comes in. You can't take your life and I have to go to the grocery store, I could meet someone. I have to go to the bank, I could meet someone. That doesn't bring someone in faster. In order to manifest love or to bring love in, you have to not chase it. And you have to be okay with being alone. Otherwise, everything that comes in is just going to be, you're going to be attracted to people that bring up soul wounds inside you. So if you find somebody and you're like, oh my God, I just need to be with this guy. I have this feeling that this is the soulmate for me. Those situations usually end in heartbreak because we think that there's something that they're not. Those people come in to show us what we're lacking in ourselves. Now, love comes in whether you're dating, online dating, whether you're at the gas station, whether you're starting college, whether you never leave your house. It doesn't make a difference. Love will show up when you're not, your whole life is not revolving around it. When your life revolves around it, you build a lot of resistance around it and you push it away. And the people that come in are the people that are showing you exactly where you hurt. Oh, this guy left me for her. That guy left me for her. This guy cheated on me. He cheated on me. Yeah, they're all going to cheat on you because that's where the soul wound is. So once you start working on that and you don't care about chasing love, then it comes to you. But if every decision that you're making is based on whether or not you're going to find love, you're not going to find it. You could call in people that are going to continue to bring in old wounds, you know, or you know, like how many times have you heard somebody say, well, I've had five relationships and they've all been the same. They're all going to be the same until you learn the lesson. So it's not about where you're going to meet the person or if you're going to meet the person. There's a whole world out there. Eventually you'll meet someone. But the kind of situation that you'll call in will be higher and for your higher good if you stop looking for it and not making decisions based on whether or not you're going to meet someone. Like, well, I'm not going to go to the wedding. If you tell me I'm not going to meet someone, I'm not going to the wedding. That's the fastest way to push love away. The easiest way to create love is to just go about your life just like you were doing anything else. Like it doesn't consume you when you're looking for anything else. But for some reason, sometimes people get obsessed with, well, I need to find love. I can't be alone. I need to find someone. I got to find someone. Where am I going to find him? Hold on, let me add him, you know, and then that's the fastest way to push it away. If you want to date that dating profile, if you want to delete it, delete it. It's not going to stop love from coming in. That doesn't stop love from coming in. I would delete it. I don't think that, you don't need it. People have been meeting people for lifetimes, centuries without online dating. You don't need it. If you don't want to do it anymore, delete it. I'm not getting it's strong that you're going to meet someone online. Marie, do I know my future husband? When will we meet? I don't know when you're going to meet. No. No, I don't know. You don't know your future husband, and there is a lot of resistance around this situation. I can tell from the questions. When am I going to meet him? Can I date my online profile? Like I said, if you're consumed by this love thing, you're going to push it away, because why is it so important that you have love right now? Why? Why can't you just be single? That answer to that question is what's keeping love away from you. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how it works. Loso, I got called delusional, but he couldn't explain himself either. What is his thoughts after I told him how I felt? Well, he's shut down. Hermit in reverse. He knows that you're right. Whatever it was that you said, you're right. Hermit in reverse. He shut down because he doesn't want to hear it, because he would have to admit that you're right. So I don't know what you guys were arguing about, but you're not wrong. And he may be feeling sorry and negative around the situation. A little bit out of balance and a little bit like anxious. You're not wrong. So he can call you delusional all you want. I don't like when people call each other names, because when you're calling somebody else a name, it's just name calling. Like, tell me why I'm delusional. Don't tell me I am delusional. Tell me why I'm delusional. You know, it's like, well, you're a bitch. Okay, I'm a bitch. But what does that have to do with anything? So it's like, if I'm trying to convince you of something, instead of saying to you, you're a closed-minded asshole, like, why don't I say to you, yeah, but this hand cream makes my hands very soft, and I like to use it, and I got it at the dollar store, so it was very cheap. Why don't you give it a shot before you say you don't like it? Well, why do I have to call you an asshole? Why can't I just say, well, you know, I really like it. It works for me. Maybe you'll like it. Give it a shot. But so if he's calling you names, the name calling right there, that's where I'm like, okay, that's it. Enough. Because that doesn't, you're not delusional because you feel a certain way. Even if you're thinking, hey, I saw a green unicorn and I think I won $1 million and Prince Charming is showing up. He doesn't have to call you names. He could say, okay, listen, we haven't seen a green unicorn. I don't see any money, and I don't see Prince Charming. So show me where you're seeing this. He doesn't have to call you a name. That's what I don't like. And he knows it too, so don't worry about it. Marie, will I be married by 2026? As of right now, I don't see that, but things could change over the next, 5 years, 4 years. Mel, general for this week. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you got success here coming in around work, school, or business. A wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. You're no longer feeling stuck. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Moving forward towards greener pastures, a Capricorn could enter or be around, and slow and steady wins the race. Something should happen before the end of the week that makes you happy with the sun. Divine Cancer, I answered yours a while ago with the Spirit cards. I don't remember what they were, but I think that they were like good, very good, and then one was like a little bit like about sadness or something. Okay, I'm going to cut things off right now because I had no idea it was that late. Time flies when you're having fun. Thank you all very, very much for being here, and especially for being here so late. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. I don't know what time, probably at night. My dad will be here until Tuesday, so then things will go back to normal after that. Thank you all very, very much. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.